Isn't that the most beautiful knife you've ever seen before? This is the Remington Sodbuster Lockback, model number 15685. Hello there, friends and neighbors. Welcome to Swanee Valley Knives. Tonight's show and tell, we're going to take a look at this old Remington right here. I promised you this one was going to be a good one, and it's going to deliver. Look at this beautiful seam, and that's actually carved into the bone. And I'm guessing how they would do that is they would carve this into the bone, and then maybe scorch the bone, and then sand it clean, and you're left with the colorization of inside that carving. Even the R for the Remington is that way. This is a really beautiful knife. I wish it would do it on the other side too. This is the only side this is on. It's just that one side. But Kimberly found this online for us on eBay. That's where we've been finding a lot of good deals on our knives lately. For $10, y'all. And I am not kidding you one bit. $10. I did my due diligence, did some homework, did some research on this because there wasn't really a whole lot of description for the knife when we bought it. I'm not sure. And truth be told, I've had this knife sitting on my desk here for about a month now to do a show and tell on, and I haven't done that yet. I got this one and one more left that I need to do a show and tell on that I haven't done it yet. I've been busy between knife making and it's been busy, and being sick and everything, so I haven't really had a chance. So here it is. We got the Remington 15685 right here in front of us, and it's according to my homework, a smooth white bone with a scrim saw picture right here. Smooth white bone. It don't say what pins those are, and I'm gonna say those are probably like brass pins. They look brassish to me. We'll take a look at the fit and finish and all that stuff in just a second. Let me see. I'm going to tell you my homework now and see how close I come, because we're going to put this in front of the ruler and everything to see what the length is. It don't really give the length of the blade. It just gives the length of the knife closed, which is 3 5/8 of an inch. 3 5/8 inches closed. Stainless steel etched drop point blade, and it's a lockback, and you can tell that by the way that it is. Now let's take a look at the fit and finish on this thing. Now here's a look at it. Now I'm going to shut my mouth. I'm just going to stare at this knife for just a second or two. We're going to take this knife in. I don't like to rush on these, Show and tell. We're just going to go ahead and I'm going to show it and let the knife tell it, you know what I mean? And I'll open the blade up in a second. This is a beauty. Beautiful. It's just not on that side. I wish it was kind of on both sides, but you do get that one side. Ain't bad at all. Fit and finish, the pin on this side right here is kind of slightly proud. And these are actually smooth on this side. And that guy's kind of proud on that side, the main pivot thing. On this side, this one's kind of proud over here, just slightly above the bone. You can probably hear my finger catching a hold of it. Sorry for my dirty hands. I just got done gluing up a knife. And, that what happens, and the glue's all over my fingers now. And I've touched everything in the shop and have gotten it dusty and dirty. What is this now? Oh. Ever since I found those termites in that log, I've been paranoid that every little hole and stuff I see, that's termites, because of termites. And that hole's probably been there for a while. I just now noticed it. Paranoia setting in. Oh, Lord have mercy. But anywho's, let's take a look at the blade. Listen to that lock. Listen to that snap. Not a real strong snap, but it's still a snap saying, hey, I'm getting down to the business. You know what I mean? I'm just here for the business. You get the Remington etched into the blade on this side, and it's actually etched into the blade on that side, and it's a drop point. Nice little thumbnail or nail notch there to help open the blade. Flip it over, you get stainless and the model number 15685-1, and there's a real small letters down there on the bottom, and I can't really read that, to be honest with y'all. I'm sorry. Let's take a look at the innards on the inside of this knife. Isn't that beautiful? Now, I did see a little slight blemish, and you can tell it right there. What's with the knives I've been getting lately with the back ends just either pulling away or they're busted. But I'm not going to let that detract a little bit any way, shape, or form from the knife. No up and down, no side to side. Blade's real sturdy, rigid. As far as gapping, as far as I can tell, there is a slight gap in this region, just above it. You can see it actually real on the camera. You just squint your eye good enough. Now get in there, squint your eyes. I know you can see it. Let's see if I can get closer. Now you see it? So there is a gap right in there. The pull on this, and it's a pretty good pronounced gap too, but it doesn't seem to affect the way the blade locks up or anything. The spring's still good and tight in position. As far as the pull on this, between 1 and 10, 10 being the strongest pull, I give this at about this is a weak pull. It's probably about a 3.5, close 4, maybe. But the lockup is real strong. It's got a nice lock up on it where you're not afraid it's going to close up on you. The snapback, not. I'm having to close that myself. It's got a really weak spring action there. You can see, look at that. I'm having to push it closed. But what do y'all think? Would that detract y'all from this knife? Would that be something y'all mark points off of? Let me know down there in the comments. Give me your thoughts on this knife. Love to hear it. So let's stick this thing in front of the ruler and let's see how good my homework is. It said it was 3 5/8 inches closed. And let's zoom on in. Pan on down. And yeah, I get that too. About over 3.5 inches, something like that. And let's see what the blade is, because I never could get the dimensions on the blade, how the length and everything was. So let's just take a look at that. Let's take a gander at this old blade thingamajigger. You get a blade length of about in between 2.5 to 2 3/4 inch of a blade. That's a pretty good size little blade. Well within the carry limits here in Florida, at least. We get to a 4-inch blade to carry. The full length of the blade from bow to stern is 3 inches. The full length of the knife, bow to stern. Let's see what we got here. My cars keep going by here. Is about 6 1/4, 6.5. Let's take a look at the edge real quick on this. Kind of gets a little thick here at the end there. Yep, on that side. And over here, the same. Kind of gets a little thick on that side too. At least it's consistently thick, and it looks like kind of rounds off a little bit. You can't really pick that up on camera, but it looks like it swoops over towards this way. And about the same, like somebody came and got a little too caught up on the tip there, and they just kind of dug in a little bit more, That's what it looks like. But overall, this is going to be just a display knife anyway. But that snap, look, it won't even close. I had to push it closed. You got to do all the work to get it to open and close. It says, hey, I'm locking up. I'm here to cut and do knife things, but you're going to have to do the rest for me. So here's that. So let's see if this thing will actually cut something. Let's see if I got something on hand. How about the paper I did my notes on? This is some flimsy notebook paper, so I don't know how well this is going to go. But we're going to just go ahead and try it and see if she'll do it. Oh, hang on. Well, she's trying. That might be my fault. Yep. All right, she did good on that pass. She's doing well. She's getting snagged up in this nether region right here. So maybe if I put another edge on her myself at some point. Oh, I don't know if she did all right then. She does snag up there towards the front. But she's doing decent. Ain't too bad from the factory like that. So I'm just going to wad it up and make it look like, she cut some paper. Let's dig in, like we're cutting a steak. There we go. All right. Excuse me. So let me know what you think about this Remington. Model number is 15685. If you want to look it up yourself online, I went and tried to look it up, and it did go up a few bucks from when we bought it at $10. It was at $13 and some change from the same person that I bought it from off of eBay, or Kimberly bought it from, I should say. Just give me your thoughts on this knife here. It's beautiful. Nonetheless, it'll be a nice little addition to put on my display shelf. As far as carrying it, I don't know. It doesn't seem very, carry strong enough, I guess. I don't know what else to say about it, but other than that. But for $10 that we paid for it, it's not a bad little knife, I think. I'm gonna keep it in there and display it because, not something I'm gonna carry around every day, I don't think. Anywho's, thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm going to end it right here. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Click the bell for new video notifications. Hit like because that lets YouTube know that you're enjoying the content that I'm providing for you and keeps me in the realm of algorithm happiness. And until next time, y'all, have a great evening, and I shall see you when I see you.